Paul, you conservatives make a mistake. You can't afford to strangle hope in people. Without hope, people become dangerous.
No, Howard, you liberals have let them invade our society. You give them jobs, political jobs.
Paul, you missed the point. It's only the smart ones we move up.
That makes it even worse.
No, we have to move them up. If we leave a smart one in the ghetto, he might develop into a leader against us. But if we raise him up into white society, we neutralize him. He feels compelled to try to act like us. He loses his identity and his racial anger, if he has any. He becomes alien to his brothers. They realize he sold them out and they grow to hate him. He becomes worthless to them and safe for us. No, thank you.
I used to believe in this. You work hard, you do your best, you'll move up. I believed that until I understood these secret societies. I realized, wait a minute. You have enough people that in this stuff tell you now it's who you know. Then you begin to understand now there's certain ceilings you can hit. That if you're not a part of these if the gatekeepers don't open the door for you, you don't get in. You don't believe me. I'll show you how. They used to have something called guilds. It was like unions. Like if you know about what unions are. And you had to be a part of a guild in order to get to work. And if you wasn't a part of that, like it is, sort of like it is now, where if you're part of a union, you get the doors open for you to get certain work. You understand what I'm saying? They hold the keys to that door. And when you get with them, they get you better jobs, more higher paying jobs. And you get job security more than if you was out here on your own getting lower paid jobs because there's nothing backing you. Amen. But for them doing that for you, you pay dues. You must pay them in order to stay in their guild. You got what I'm saying? What this is how it kind of works is that the boulets are the brightest. Now, okay, let me hit you with this first to give you some understanding. This is where the boule is formed by the Greek fraternities. The black Greek fraternity. I told you it's all about the Greeks. It's the black Greek fraternities, and these that was formed in Howard University and a lot of those famous black universities. And it's also part of the Prince Hall Masons and the Elks. These are the secret societies in the hood that you don't even know that they here. These are the people, these are your councilmen and your aldermen and people that get up in high positions, and you wonder how do they get in them positions? And it don't matter how well this person is liked or loved, if they don't have the favor of the king, they don't get in. The advisors of the king, they get in because they are going to do what the king wants them to do, and that's to kill any black messiah. That was the goal. That's how they killed Malcolm X. Amen. Malcolm X knew about the boule. And if I really want to bless you, to really mess you up, Martin Luther King was part of the boule. They killed him because he went against them. He was in it. He went against them when he started talking about white stuff. And white stuff was that Vietnam War. When he started talking about the Vietnam War, it's over. That's their business. This is the king business. Your job was to manage the Negroes. We put you in a position. Y'all heard what I'm saying? This is the reason why Jesse ain't done nothing. Al ain't done nothing. These are 33rd degree Freemasons. How they gonna do something when they are in position to manage you for white supremacy? Didn't think you learned that in church, huh? I just want to help you because
I just told you a little while ago, these leaders that they call leaders, this included Lena Horne, this included Dick Gregory, and this included comedians, comics, trumpet players, baseball players. Show me in the white community where a comedian is a white leader. Show me in the white community where a singer is a white leader, or a dancer or a trumpet player is a white leader. These aren't leaders. These are puppets and clowns that have been set up over the white community and over the black community by the white community and have been made celebrities and usually say exactly what they know that the white man wants to hear. Sigma system or a fraternity protects the
they protect the Astor dynasty. Alpha Kappa Alpha, they protect the Bilderbergs. Delta Sigma Theta.
That's why I never was. That's why the university on this.
Beta protects the Sassoon drug trade.
Wow.
And last but never least, Sigma Gamma Rho, they protect the Lee dynasty. Wait a minute now. So 70 to 80% of black lawyers in this country are a part of the Boule Secret Society. 80% of
in Hollywood. Who are the black gatekeepers in Hollywood?
I mean, well, how Hollywood works to me is it hasn't changed from slavery days. Is that, you know, if you give somebody an opportunity and have a platform to delegate situations in Hollywood, that's gatekeeping, you know. And there's some good ones out there. There's some that'll open up the gate, say you go on the side of the door and I'll unlock the door. And there's some that stand there with most of the people in this business struggle to get into business. So when they do get it and they get there at the gate, they a little mean. They like, no, not you, him, move, him. You stand there like, boy, I've been at this gate for 10 years trying to get in. And they said, come here, what you want. That's how the business is. Because guess what? If one of them dudes is making $100 million and you go in an office and they bring my name up and you say, I'm through. I'm done. I don't have a job now.
So if you're saying if they're in the office and one of them executives say, yo, what about Mike Epps? Like, I don't like Mike Epps.
I'm done. And I got talent too, and I'm trying to do that. But guess what?
That's the thing about the older, cowardice people in position. You know, you get somebody with some energy that want to do something different, they want to step to our beef, and they try to pull your coattail and tell you to cool out.
I was going to ask you about that. You beat me to the punch. I was going to ask you, what's more difficult, penetrating the white gatekeepers or the old Negro black gatekeepers?
You'd be surprised, man, how many amazing white people want to help our situation, and how many black people want you to be quiet talking about your anguish and your pain.
Are they saying that out of fear or of retribution, or are they saying that because they feel like?
So I've been seeing a lot of people on TikTok, Instagram, all social media, talking about gatekeeping and different nursing specialties. This is real. This is so real. Some people don't believe it's real, but it's very real. My issue, one of my issues, is when the gatekeeper is a person of color. For me, it's almost like that person of color, they wear being the token as a badge of honor. So they don't want to bring anyone else who looks like them in, because then they're not as specialty. They're not as special. They, they don't look like a prize. They're not the one and only. So they would rather restrict other people of color out of the specialty so they don't lose their shine. And that's sad. That's very sad.
You will definitely be upset. You will definitely be upset because you will be outdone, motherfucker. You can start working out, though. Just start get in the gym, though, nigga. You know, so I ain't gotta work out, nigga. But you know something? My thumbs is so strong from carrying all that paper. But yo, hold on, tell you. Now, let me stop. We gotta do this. Do our work. Do our work. If you ain't have enough style to give me a pair of Reeboks, I asked you for a pair of Reeboks today. You ain't got no style. Yeah, fresh. You ain't even hooked me up. You'll have them in the morning. You think a box, though. Hey, yo, check this out. This is Diddy. That boy they call Diddy. I'm here in the biggest. This is not even. This is just a play around mansion. Believe that. This boy is really for real. He's number one stunner. I gave. I got past it to him. You know what I'm saying? I was the number one stunner. I'm like a superior stunner now. You know, I'm gonna graduate to my master's degree in stunning, and he's the number one. He's the one that's. You know how you have. I'm like Kennedy. You feel me? And he like Clinton. I was the president for shit.
Yeah, man. That's OG.
But at the end of the day, we in the Star One, and we in his mansion. It's one of many. He owns the whole motherfucking block. God damn. But yo, check this out, Cash Money Bad Boy, and we won't stop. Yeah. We see y'all at the club.
Hip hop is a tool used.
What's your story?
Yeah, what happened?
Nah, I mean, well, as a single man, you know what I'm saying, I have no shame in my game with that. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I was at the time, and we went to Florida. We got invited to a Puffy party, the New Year's Eve party. Went to the party. You know,
all dudes?
Yeah, nah, it was actually a good party. You know what I'm saying? It was on South Beach, right?
Right.
So then we go to the house, and then he invited us to the house because he wanted to go to the club afterwards. Right? I was like, okay, cool. So Superhead is with me. You know what I'm saying? Karen is with me. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
Superhead.
Yeah. So she takes me. Puffy calls me outside. He's like, hey man, you know that girl you know about the girl you. I was like, yeah, nigga, everybody know about. You know what I'm saying? What's happening? You know, he's like, that's the devil, man. You know what I'm saying? I was like, what you mean that's the devil?
The devil got a pretty mouth.
Yeah, I was like, what you mean that's the devil? You know, and then he was like, yeah, man, she videotaped you with fingers in the booty.
That's a new
You know
movie.
what I'm saying? I was
The
like,
devil
what?
sucks
Like,
penis.
Yeah, what the fuck are you talking about?
Rewind. I heard a penis and a finger in the ass going, what?
She said he
So Puffy tells you that
she will videotape you with fingers in the booty. And I was like, what the fuck does that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean?
So then I go back in the house and I ask her, what the fuck are you talking about? He
you
said
wanna
you're a
ask him?
filmer. No, I did ask him. He's just like, whatever. He went off and did his thing. And I was
he
like,
limping?
He walked away and the nail fell out his boot.
No, I'm gonna clear this shit up because I'm not gonna have my name. I ain't gonna have my name out there crazy like that.
Go ahead.
So then she say, I told him what he told me, and she was like, she started laughing like a motherfucker. I'll tell you later. So then I was like, okay, well, I'm not gonna make a big deal of it, whatever. So then then I guess he's had some prior incident with her that he don't want nobody to know about. You know what I'm saying? So we get into the truck. He said, let's go to this club. So everybody following the car. The car is fucking silent. You know what I'm saying? We get to this club, and then we walk in the back way. It's a VIP lounge. Ain't nobody in there. And then, the club is going. It's all jumping. And then I'm sitting there with old girl. So he's doing his business. We go down and get a drink. We sitting there vibing to the music, and then she point over the corner. It's two dudes kissing. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay. Then there's girls in the club too, and then she point another direction. It's another dude over there, like butt ass naked dancing. You know what I'm saying? We take off, man. You know what I'm saying? We leave the club directly. I didn't say peace to nobody. I didn't see nobody. Gay. Yeah, it was suspect. A lot of suspect. We take off, man. You know what I'm saying? We leave the club directly. I didn't say peace to nobody. I didn't see nobody. Gay. Yeah, it was suspect. A lot of suspect.
The club was
You could chalk it up to being in Miami or whatever.
I've
been in a gang. I've been in a gang of clubs, man.
The club was called.
And I ain't never mistakenly stepped into a club having that kind of activity. You know what I'm saying? So there it is. So we took a cab home back to where I was, and
Mr. Lee,
yeah, I love this drink.
Where you put my bag
I like
at?
when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, where you put my bag
Daddy,
at,
I like
Mr.
when
Lee?
you
It's right
scrambling
here,
and scraping for
no,
shit.
No, I got
like that.
Shit. I'll be practicing. I got Mr. Lee,
yeah, I love this drink.
Where you put my bag
I like
at?
when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, where you put my bag
Daddy,
at,
I like
Mr.
when
Lee?
you
It's right
scrambling
here,
and scraping. When you
it's right
scrambling
here,
and scraping for shit.
No. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna go over with that one.
Make a
That
wish.
one.
I'll go with that. Your birthday every day.
Every day's your birthday on Drink Champs, goddammit. I'm in.
Where I look back on where I became.
Did you miss me though? For real, because I'm saying it seems like the thing.
I
was
miss
his
partying
birthday
with
party.
Puff, man.
Man, but I'm talking about for your birthday. I want you party with me for your birthday, man.
We partied for my birthday before. You came to my party.
No, but me and you ain't never really party, you know what I'm saying? Eyes, brother. Eyes. I understand. You know what I'm saying? Yo, okay, so check this out. It's me, Tyrese, Ray J, and F. Gary Gray. You know, I'm a type of nigga, I like variety, man. I like people that's unpredictable. You know what I'm saying? I like different personalities. So I was like, I never knew they would become what they are today. But you know what I'm saying? But like, you know, that sounded like the type of night I want to have in Vegas. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. So Tyrese kept on talking. This is a fight. This is a Floyd fight, right? Yeah. And Tyrese keep on talking about like how you got to get back from church. And we just like, yo, the night ain't start. You got to get back from church. We in motherfucking Vegas, nigga. We're like, you can go to church next week. You know what I'm saying? Sending your thing. You know what I'm saying? Never we in Vegas. Don't be bringing God into this thing. Don't bring God into this situation. You know what I'm saying? F. Gary Gray is like, nigga, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Ray J. So Ray J is like just really like feeling like Ray J right now. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, don't do that.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's why I said let me pick it up. That's why I said I gotta pick it up from right there. This why I gotta pick it up from right there.
Look at this nigga. This is a battery, nigga.
Go ahead.
No, Groove.
Killing.
Come tell the story. Groove, we intoxicated.
Listen.
Oh, Groove, you helping me build that beautiful, nice guy, Rastafari brand of yours, huh? I see you, man.
I'm walking.
Yeah.
Birthday
to you. Woo! Happy birthday to you. Woo! Happy birthday. You're fabulous. The only nigga that got the name that I want. Happy birthday to you. Yeah.
Let's take a shot for that, boy. Now, Fifth, when you continuously call Puff gay, does that affect your relationships in Hollywood?
I don't call him gay. I said.
Let me read it, Fifth.
Oh my God.
Sorry I can no longer help you guys. Soon you will all be gay and happy. You are all now left under leadership of Puffy Daddy. Report to the nearest rainbow. Dinner Thieves in theaters January 19th.
That's why I was like, Dinner Thieves guitar.
Segueing into the Drink Champs interview when you was with Nori and Fab and Jada and everybody, they made a compilation video of you because they said you were sounding real suspect on the interview.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Of course I didn't see it.
No, I didn't see it.
You didn't see it?
I swear to God.
Come on, man. You saw that on World Star and on the gram.
Check this out. When they started playing the game, the pause game, I would definitely...
That came from Harlem, too, by the way.
Yeah, came from Harlem. I definitely would say some, the crowd would be like, whoa, did he just say that? You know what I'm saying? I don't play games, y'all know. You know what I'm saying? I'm a grown man. I don't play games. But, yeah.
Did you
know what I'm saying?
Would you like a reminder?
Yeah, sure.
Play some.
Hey, yo, listen, yo, I love it all. I love it all, man.
I like when you like this, Daddy. Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit.
That was you.
Scrambling.
What? You said, I like when you do it like that, Daddy. When you scrambling and scraping for shit.
Hey, man.
I don't know what I was talking about.
Nah. I mean,
you don't go back and look at that stuff and laugh.
I mean, it could be funny. I don't really be on it like that. You know what I'm saying? Like.
I'm sure we can put Charlamagne's compilation against Diddy's compilation.
We have a bunch. I
mean, I also don't do it because I know I'm bad at the game. I know I say like reckless stuff out my mouth that's just not maybe adding up to with somebody who's homophobic, but I'm not homophobic and I really don't care. You know what I'm saying? But I'm bad at the game, and it's probably hilarious. I would love to see it. I would love to see the video compilation.
It's hilarious.
50 came up here and he was giving you flack for the asking Fab to party. So he'll ask you to play the clip, man.
Yeah, play the clip. Go ahead. Why won't you party with me for your birthday, man?
We partied for my birthday before. You came to my party.
No, but me and you ain't never really party, you know what I'm saying?
I asked 50 about that, and he said you did the same thing to him. You asked him to take him shopping.
Yeah, I thought he needed some clothes. What? I'm a nice guy.
Yo, why are you and Fifth just...
Hey, yo.
Why y'all not...
Hey, yo, I don't have no beef with
I don't know why.
With Fifth. He loves me. He loves me.
Do y'all really
can't
have
see
a
it?
beef?
I mean, y'all can't see it.
No, we can't see it.
Y'all can't see that he loves me?
But see...
You really, hold on, you really think that's hate? You really, when you really break it down, you've been out here a long time. You know he loves me.
I don't think he like you.
You know he loves me.
I don't think he like you.
Okay.
But why not? Y'all both passionate. Y'all both...
I don't know. Yo, check this out. I don't know.
Like
I don't...
both the same.
No, we are not.
Okay.
We are not the same.
But I mean,
we are
as
not
far as
cut
the way
from the
you
same
guys
cloth.
work and work hard.
Yeah, and you know, I mean, I respect that. I don't never hit him with no, you know, nothing. I don't even think of no other man. Besides, if I'm thinking about another man, I'm thinking about uplifting. I'm not thinking about all that. All them gnats, you know, they can't really touch me. Y'all, at the end of the day, y'all see and y'all know what it is. You know, the track record. Y'all know the business acumen. Y'all know the community service. Y'all know what I'm about. You know, and when he does that, it's like funny to me. I don't really take it personal. I know he has a different sense of humor, and he's just not in my life. We don't have to never cross paths, and I will never say nothing negative about him, you know, because that's just not me.
It feels like something must have happened though, like that we just don't know about behind the scenes.
He loves me.
That maybe a situation, a deal went bad.
Nah,
I don't know what it is.
Sometimes people that feel like they don't like you and they act like that, they really love you. Like I'm not like, you know, just saying it to say, you know. But I mean, it's something about me that has him on me all the time, and I'm not going nowhere.
To get Stout, then he was like, he's like, so when we gonna get the chance to, you know, to kick it, like we can just hang out, nigga, we gotta kick it.
This is awesome. Okay.
He telling me we gotta kick it and shit, and he was like, why don't we like go shopping or some shit? I mean, like, I pay for it. And I was like, what the fuck this nigga just said? I got the fuck away from him, because I was like, this nigga like fucking, this nigga just tell me he take me shopping. And this is shit that goes on. Well, this is a little fruit pie. It's a fruit pie. It's a fruit pie, trust me. You see these little weird ass pictures and shit like that out there, sitting out there for no reason. You don't see accident pictures of me like kissing niggas. Like that doesn't happen by accident. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Look, later you gonna find out a little shit that I be saying. Do you understand what I'm saying? Man, listen, I'm trying to tell you the truth. But the truth sometimes to get Stout. Then he was like, so when we gonna get the chance to, you know, to kick it, like we can just hang out, nigga, we gotta kick it.
This is awesome. Okay.
He telling me we gotta kick it and shit, and he was like, why don't we like go shopping or some shit? I mean, like, I pay for it. And I was like, what the fuck this nigga just said? And this is shit that goes on. Well, this is a little fruit pie. It's a fruit pie. It's a fruit pie, trust me. You see these little weird ass pictures and shit like that out there, sitting out there for no reason. You don't see accident pictures of me like kissing niggas. Like that doesn't happen by accident. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
We want to thank you. Come here. Don't sit on the bed at night. No homo. No, just don't get close to the bed. Don't get close. But it's just like, we want to thank you for hosting the thing, man. It's been a pleasure. You didn't have to do it, and you did it.
No. I definitely didn't have to do it. I definitely didn't have to. First and foremost, I'm not getting in the bed. You know, shout out to him and what he did. I'm just gonna, if we can, let's just put the camera a little this way, just so we're not. I don't want my shot to even, like, I don't want it to come close to the bed at all. Usher look like he fresh off a goddamn plane. Fresh
Fresh off the guard stage. That's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and, pause, but like, check this out. Back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the Frosted Flakes. You know what I'm saying? Before pause was invented. You know what I'm saying? But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the Frosted Flakes because he used to always get them early. Now he's one of the richest stars in the world. And
what the fuck did Puff just say? Nobody's gonna acknowledge this but me. Puff just said we used to wrestle over the Frosted Flakes, and we're streaming live. That was stupid. Listen, that was fucking stupid. Listen,
We having a good time, yo. Oh, your usher made it in the. Hey, yo.
I moved to New York City, and I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
That's the crazy thing. Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you
New
over
York
to something
City.
called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
To learn
Flavor Camp.
Yeah,
Flavor
that's what it
Camp.
was called. And you're going to go to Puff Daddy's. He's going
In the 90s, do you understand what that's like?
Puffy's place was like just filled with chicks and orgying like nonstop, right?
No, not really. I
Come
mean,
on.
but there, hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you
I
seeing?
went there to see the lifestyle.
Right.
And I saw it. And it was, but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild. It was,
So nobody
it was
tried to, some woman didn't come along.
I didn't
and
say that.
Okay.
I didn't say that. What I did say is that there were very curious things taking place.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't necessarily understand it.
Biggie Smalls was there.
Biggie Smalls was there. Lil' Kim, Craig Mack.
All these people
all
are
of
hanging
these-
around.
Yeah, man. Faith Evans.
And your
Jodeci,
parents were
Mary
okay?
J. Blige. They didn't know nothing about this shit.
Oh.
I was having a good time. You know what I mean?
Does he have you doing any chores? Are you doing dishes at all? I mean, to keep you humble somewhat? Or are you just like, can you stay up till 4 a.m. with them and party?
I mean, I could. I actually stayed up longer than them.
And what do you have money? What's going on?
I mean, I had like per diem.
Yeah.
I had like,
What
like
a
living.
life.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
14 years old. You're a dad now. Would you ever send your kid to Puffy Camp?
Hell no.
See?
Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
Man, it's been one of them motherfucking nights. I should have took some pictures before. Nice job. It's the end of the night and it was motherfucker. So we coming to you live, Diddy late nights. Anything can happen. I'm just vibing. It's so wide. You gotta keep the hair. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna wear this hair in Toronto. Ain't nobody. Hey, yo, let me ask you a question. When I get to and
motherfucker floating like a motherfucking cloud. Like you had clouds on your motherfucking shoes. You know what I'm saying? And that motherfucker moving around.
hey, yo, you said Febreze, nigga?
You was floating like a motherfucking Febreze, my nigga. You was moving like, nigga, with a scent. You had a...
Nigga, it's just late night. Nigga, I got my wig on.
Breezing.
This ain't I was like, this ain't no goddamn wig. Motherfucking natural. You know what I'm saying? I bring it to Toronto and it.
What's this? The blender, the mixer? I forgot this.
Mixer.
The mixer. Can you hear me good? Can you hear while this is on? Somebody just asked a wild question.
Right.
Was Puffy really a fun boy?
Listen, I never seen him in the act with another man alone. Now, he's that type of dude, he'll take his girl, his baby mama with you and your girlfriend and your mans in them, and they'll go out and they do all kind of freaky shit with each other and together. You know what I'm saying? The only fun boy shit that I ever seen him do, we was in one of those exotic shops. Yo, I'm gonna turn this shit out, cause this shit was funny. We was in Atlanta. We go to those exotic shops where you get all kind of like, they buy oils, dildos,
spooky.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? All kind of shit. So they would just give him a brown paper bag, and they wouldn't even. He'd never put his shit out on the counter when we get ready to take it out. He would always just give a man a wad of money. So they just thought it was cool. So they'll give him a brown bag. He'll go through that. So one day I was walking down the aisle with him.
And so then he just stopped and he just started picking this shit up off the aisle. And he was getting, he went up there like several times just getting shit down. And so then I pinned in on what he was, where he was getting it from, and because I was just staying a couple of feet behind him. So when I went by, I looked up. I said, "Yo," and I seen the shit up there and it said butt plugs. And I said, "Yo, my man, what'd you get this shit for?" And the nigga said, "Yo, on everything I love, man." He said, "Yo, Rec," he said, "Yo, can I do my shopping by myself?"
Yo, hold on. You know I'm with the shit. We love Eric TV.
That nigga said, "Can I do my shopping by myself?"
Yo,
I start dying.
Yo, did this nigga G say he was with Puff in a sex shop and he watched him buy some butt plugs? Like, hold on, pause.
And saying that, some guy like you who says what he has to say, how's it dealing with Puff? Because I can just see those two just bumping heads.
Oh, we bump heads crazy. There's a lot of ego with Puff, man.
Did you bump from the beginning? Like, because a lot of times people will just be like quiet since it's their first record. Let me see. Or did you just come in like, you can't do me like that? I'll watch the shows.
Oh, we still bump heads.
Oh, for real? Give us a good story. Just one. Just one story.
We go. I get invited to this GQ party. I go to GQ party. It's like after one of the award shows, something like that. I go to the GQ party. Puff hits me like, "Yo, come to 1-0." Like, we were keep in mind this GQ party is like up the most winding hill ever. It's like all the way up at the top of the hill. I have like a date. I'm there and like set. This is like this sweet party. I'm like, Puff hits me. He's like, "Come to 1-0." Puff never hits me and it's like, "Yo, come to blah blah." So I'm like, okay, word. Like, cool. I'm gonna just roll through that. So roll down to 1-0. Get into 1-0. It's like Puff, Rihanna, all that whatever. I walk in. I see like Nelly. I'm like, "What's good? What's good? What's good?" We start having a conversation. I turn around. Puff's like walking by. I'm like, "Puff, what's up?" He's like, "What up?" I said, "Nah, man, nah." I'm like, "What's good? What's good? What's good?" We start having a conversation. I turn around. Puff's like walking by. I'm like, "Puff, what's up?" He's like, "What up?" I said, "Nah, man, nah. I'm like, "Where you going?" He's like, "Oh, we about to go to this GQ party." I said, "Bruh, I was just at the GQ party, man. That joint is far as hell up, man. The line to get in that, because it's not like a line like people line. It's like a line of cars, like I'm like, it's crazy. He's like, "Oh, okay, whatever. Like, don't trip. Let's just roll." I'm like, "All right, man. All right." So we start rolling. We go up, boom, hit the line of cars. Like, we're still so far down the hill where it's going to. But I'm like, cool. Something's gonna happen. It's Puff. Tight. Something does happen. Cars pull out, he starts pulling out, you know what I'm saying? I'm in front of him. I see them pull out, so I'm like, boom. We go forward. Security stops us. I get out the thing. I'm like, "Hey, what's up?" Like, it's Puff's new. There's a couple new guys with Puff security. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so it's them that like stop the car.
Yeah.
And like I'm like, "Oh no."
I think it was like 03. Yeah. It was right before me and Music Soul Child did the Grey Goose tour. There was a young woman, beautiful woman. She's a lawyer, or at least she was. She used to be an entertainment lawyer. I'm not going to say her name. The story is enough. Because I don't know. I hope I won't be putting her in danger. But she shouldn't have to feel afraid after all of these years, almost 20 years, But I had to give her a job. I shouldn't say I had to give her a job. I gave her a job working for me so she could find some safety. Because while she was working at Bad Boy, because she was one of the lead counsels for Bad Boy Entertainment, she witnessed something. She witnessed something that was disturbing to her. But what was really disturbing to her was the conversation that she had with Diddy after. See, Christopher Williams, I don't know, I guess he wanted to sign. I don't know what happened. But Puff was supposed to be giving him a demo deal, and he gave him a demo deal, and I guess it was supposed to turn into an album deal, which that never happened. But this young woman walked in to get approval on some paperwork. See? And when she walked in, the door wasn't locked, so she didn't think twice about just walking in. And when she walked in, she saw Christopher Williams performing fellatio on Puff. Now, from what she said to me, it was disturbing because, you know, they didn't stop. She just walked out and she just kept her head down at the office the rest of the day, I believe it was. And I don't think it was at the end of business day that day, but I think it was the following day. He came into her office and was like, yeah, so you came in there, so what? What you gonna do? You wanna say something? And she was like, oh no, she was like, I just don't understand why you left the door unlocked. If you were in there doing that, why would you leave the door unlocked? He said, I'll do whatever I want to do in my building. And I just don't know. He was like, it's power, see? I can make a man, he said, if I can make a man suck my dick, I can make people do anything for money. That's what you said, Puff, about Christopher Williams sucking your dick for a demo deal. And you cut him a check. And you chased that young woman out of New York, just like you tried.
Hi, welcome back to Calculated Confusion Exposed. The recent increase in views for P. Diddy Exposed Part 1 made me come to the decision to make a Part 2. Thanks for the continued support. Let's get straight into the video.
Fresh off the guard stage. That's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and, damn, pause, but like, just back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the Frosted Flakes. You know what I'm saying? Before pause was invented. You know what I'm saying? But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the Frosted Flakes because he used to always get up early. Now he's one of the richest stars in the world. And
what the? To New York City. And I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
That's the crazy thing. Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you over to something called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
I was so mesmerized, I don't even know what you're talking about. I was just so blown away by the stamina, the connection, being able to be connected that long with so much shit. You have like so much, motherfuckers ain't doing all this shit out here. All those dance numbers and all that. Take your time with it. Breathe it in. Yeah, they yours when you go see this for you. This ain't for nobody else but you. You take that time, boy. I see you. Fly ass motherfucker doing Vegas. How the fuck you in the kitchen? Eating all my cereal. Man, you doing Vegas in a pink suit. God is the greatest. Won't he do it? Won't he will? Won't he will? Won't he will?
I asked Mango if he would ever do a song with a gay rapper, and he said he's pretty sure that he has.
That's crazy.
Do you think that you've done songs with gay rappers, and you know, who are not obviously in the closet?
Possibly.
Yeah?
Oh, when you say who not in the closet?
Who is in the closet?
Possibly, man.
Yeah.
Possibly.
So you think that you've worked with a gay rapper?
Yeah, man. And gay, not being just full out gay, but hiding it, trying to pretend like he, loves girls and live the rap lifestyle, but really, he's a man fan.
He's a man fan.
Yeah. There's a lot of man fans out there in hip hop.
There's a rumor that you was trying to sign with Bad Boy at one point.
I started kicking it with Diddy, right? I ran around with Diddy for 2 years, damn near. And this Diddy, we never went to the studio one time, but he was like, yo, I fuck with your demo. Bad boy. Hey, Playboy, hey, here go a watch, Playboy, here go a chain, Playboy. I'm like, yo, we ever gonna rap? Like, nah.
I was doing it for 2 years.
Yo, but the jet leaves at 5. We going to Miami, Playboy. We going to, you know what I'm saying? We going to New York. We in ATL this weekend, Playboy. Pop out. And I was going everywhere with Diddy. And then one day, this nigga Diddy, me and Diddy was smoking. He was like, you know what? Like he was really about to just give me some major game, right? He like, you know what I've been thinking? You belong with Dr. Dre. I'm like, no, you don't say it.
I happen to know Diddy fucks boys. It's nasty. That's nasty. You keep that shit right away. You have that shit go right past me. It's nasty. He like boy pussy. He like to play with people's pennies. He like to play with people's pennies. Yeah, he do. He like boy pussy. I love you, Diddy, but I don't love you, Diddy. Yeah, that's going viral.
Just looking at my beautiful son, boy, you's a beautiful black king. Jesus, you just like, woo, man.
Yeah, it's definitely official. I'm back outside. Yeah. But I'm not outside, but I'm inside. I'm back inside. I'm not gonna go back outside. But I went outside and I loved it. I loved it. It was beautiful. Now I'm back inside. Shout out to the gang that's outside. Alright, don't forget where you come from. Yeah, love. My guy in the building. Hey yo, this guy right here, one of the hip hop entrepreneur, young legends. He's in my gang. He gets money. Yes, he does.
Yes, I'm inspired though. God is good.
Yeah. The band is back. Oh no, I can't do that. Chicken and waffles right now, yo. Yeah, my nigga Melvin. Y'all may know him as Man Boy.
Yeah.
Melvin the Great. I just met this niggas. We eating chicken and waffles, watching the game. God is good. Love, love, love. You're watching the game with my brother eating some chicken and waffles. This pretty black motherfucker right here. You know what I mean?
Peace to the God.
Hey yo, you did your thing this season. And this kid, my nigga Man Boy, shit, I had to pat him down before he came to my house. He was so believable. Yeah, he's got a little bit of Man Boy in him though, I can tell. Yeah, everybody. Watch it. Hey, yo, know what it is. You got my nigga. Vodka. We're in the United States. Hey, yo, can't nobody fuck with me with me, nigga. Be clear.
I owe you a dinner, man. I owe you a fucking dinner. I obviously can't afford to get
I'm
anything
gonna tell
else.
you like I told Puffy, I don't let men take me out, sir. I'm good. I'll do no dinner.
Yo, get this clear.
Good. We out here. We on the king. Yeah, man. Get in the middle, man.
That's how you feel? That's how you feel?
That's how you feel? You got the velvet on?
Okay.
Oh, Rick Ross. Rick Ross. That's all I'm gonna stay for now.
Up here about to roll up on my man. I ain't been here since he bought the joint. I ain't seen my brother in a minute, for real, because of the pandemic. I mean, I seen Rose like in 3 years or something, 2 years. That's how crazy it's been. I feel so proud, like this is my man. This is another one of us, my brother. I feel like at Disney's house or something like that. Look at this. Oh, you did it, boy. Can't nobody say you ain't do it. This is inspiration. You know what I'm saying? Bigger than the two. Like, excellence! You did it, my nigga!
Is that the one and only? Is that the young legend? Is that my brother? Yes. Homie Diddy in the motherfucking promised land. Y'all know it's going down, man. We talking big money, big moves. It's that 2022 shit. 2022 shit.
I ain't gonna lie. Niggas be talking like they getting money and like they got taste and they got style and savoir faire. But goddamn, when God made this nigga here, woo, 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 the boy cold. The boy cold, man. You gotta give it to him, man. Thank God God made a rosé. Somebody had to do it. Shit!
Yeah, I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed to be here. Thank God, man.
Echo! Echo! Yeah.
Listen, man, when it come to that, certain levels of motivation, you can only come to certain individuals. You feel me? Originator. A lot of money. This nigga, he could take 20 motherfuckers' lives and divide them. And they all will be successful on some G shit. And that, I know you don't even understand that. They gonna say that's Illuminati. The niggas got too much money. But guess what? It felt good when the nigga said, you so successful, we can't believe it. It's gotta be a, nah nigga, God is great. And that hard work, them 20-hour shifts, them 20-hour shifts. You can't overlook them. You can't overlook them.
Shout out to all the hustlers out there. Yeah, we back outside. Have already had a successful trip. I could leave now if I want. If I wanted to, I could leave now and it would have been like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Me and my brother, oh my God, I'm so proud of him. Yeah. But I just want to tell y'all, I'm having a great time. It's so black in Atlanta. I love Atlanta.
I'll fight the bullies. I like fighting the bullies. I never picked on nobody, nothing like that. If somebody was picking on somebody, I'd be the first one to say, man, leave them people alone. They not bothering you. I bet you wouldn't do me like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, so I was that type of dude like that, very humble. Like I said, Puff knew I was nice with my hands and everything like that. And, he just, he wanted me to be with him because we had been through some stuff. Because you got to realize we started off at the red zone in the building. Do you remember? Y'all too young for the building?
Yeah.
The building was where they had unsigned hype. That Monday night they used to do like Leaders of the New School, Naughty by Nature, what's her name, Queen Latifah. All the new rappers used to come there and showcase their stuff on Monday night. Puff used to do that, Daddy's house at the building. Then he used to do the party on Wednesday at the Red Zone.
About 91, 92?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were about 8, 9 years old at that time. That was a little before our time, but we was getting there. We was definitely getting there. Talk about, all right, because you hear all the time, especially during that time, you hear the Illuminati talk, selling souls. This person sacrificed all this wild shit. Without giving too much away, because I don't know what's in your book and what's not in your book, how real was that part? That the sadistic, wild, demonistic side of hip hop that's all out there, all the conspiracies are out there, but no one's really ever brought to light.
You don't see that. You know what happens is that they got places where you go and the bodyguards have to stop right here. And unless the girls come back who's back there with them, tell you what was going on, you don't see it per se. I've been in one situation where I've seen some crazy stuff, and that's dudes getting set up, as far as like, whereas that, if I could say this, like you have a girl being sexual to this one guy, maybe going down on him. And he's back there rolling his eyes, he hiding the mother, and when he put his head down, it's one of them white boys sucking on him.
Oh.
You understand? That has happened. You understand what I'm saying? Then you got these guys who they go into these Turkish houses Once you get to that door, you don't go back in there. But you know what they do in them Turkish houses. Well, you can assume what they do, quote unquote, in those Turkish houses. You understand? But you get stopped at the door. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, you go into the building, but they have that last door, you don't go past that.
You securing that door at that point. Yeah.
Right on the show, but you told us off the show.
Should I just tell you?
Yeah. I mean, I'd love to. I mean, listen, this isn't alleged because it happened to you.
No. There's nothing alleged about this.
Okay.
It is a legend. Clap.
Yay! We are comedians. All right, go for it.
We're so lonely. So
I'm fucking goblins.
I went to a party on Star Island in Miami, where P. Diddy has a private residence. I had no business being there. I was with a famed house producer who was DJing the party.
Sure.
And I will keep his name out of it.
Yep.
And I took a whole bunch of ecstasy because everyone there was taking ecstasy. It was basically me and like beautiful like ethnic models, like just beautiful women who I obviously had no interest in because
that's the Big Pimpin' video.
That's not my type.
Right. We're gonna stick to Peppa, please.
Yeah, we're gonna stick to Peppa and ghouls from Us Weekly.
Right.
So I'm like kind of stumbling around. It's like, it's all like, my man is telling me that like, every third person is some executive, got behind the scenes guys who I don't recognize.
It's a high end crowd.
Very high end. And there's no joke, there's maybe 100 people.
Okay.
I mean, it is intimate.
It's a serious.
I have
serious
no business
party.
being there.
Sure.
I'm in like a, like an old Jewish grandmother's windbreaker, like I am now, at this exact moment.
Right.
And so, long story short, I am on ecstasy and I'm trying to find the bathroom, and I can't find the bathroom, and I just kind of like go down a flight of stairs, and now I'm in like the inner windings of the mansion because most of it's going down by the pool.
Okay.
Cabanas and stuff.
Dragon's Lair.
Yeah,
we're getting serious.
So I get lost, and I'm in like just a maze of rooms.
Yeah.
Now I'm looking for the bathroom. I start opening doors. One's like a closet. One's a room. It doesn't have a bathroom in it. Whatever. Every room should have a bathroom in it.
That makes sense.
First of all,
if you're in this fucking
every
dungeon,
room should have, right.
Every house.
So
should
I
have,
open a door, and in that room there are a bunch of men, and they're all kind of like very like Romanesque, like laying about. And, kind of like very like kind of leaning on each other, not really spooning, but like conversationally spooning. Like if you were spooning but facing each other and like leaning up on your elbow and talking.
Like how about this? Like in public, watching TV with a bunch of your friends, and you're with your girlfriends.
Right. Yes.
It would be like those guys kind of lounging on their girlfriends, but they're not fucking because that would be weird
they
in
weren't
public.
Fucking,
right.
But like you almost think that they should be feeding each other grapes, stuff like that.
Okay.
Like, it was very like
regal lounging,
very erotic.
Okay. All right.
Heavy erotica.
Yeah, like the drawings you would see of like old Greek.
Yes. Right.
Hangouts.
Exactly.
Yeah,
or like a fat Greek woman like laid on her side.
Yeah, it would almost be the prelude to an orgy.
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Oh my god. Oh
Okay.
my god. It was so prelude to an orgy.
So explain.
So I look. So I'm there for a very brief amount of time because I open the door and clearly I'm not supposed to be in there. And I look, and who is lounging in my direct eye line? Puff Daddy and Felix the House Cat, famed house music producer.
Yeah, no, I know who that is.
Basically spooning each other. I swear to God, they're basically spooning, and they're drinking a glass of Hennessy, and they're like sharing it. They're like passing it back and forth,
And everyone's talking.
and everyone's just like talking.
Yeah.
And then as soon as I see them, I'm like,
All men though. There's not one woman in this room.
all men, and they're all 100% on ecstasy. Like you can see Diddy's in like white linen, being like, "Oh my god, like rub ice on my nipples,"
Right.
like, "Oh, you're one of my best friends."
Right.
So the minute I make eye contact with him, like a gigantic bouncer comes over and says, "Get the fuck out!" Because a lot of people turned and looked at me because it was very unexpected that like a fat guy with an afro,
Right.
with like no shirt on, basically like an open windbreaker, opened the door to like this like.
You are kind of a buzzkill.
Definitely.
If I'm on ecstasy and
Right,
getting
no.
ready for a gay
They're like,
orgy.
oh, this guy. Oh, he looks like fucking Gillette Gene Shaladin. So, but I looked right at Puff Daddy, and he looked right at me.
Yeah.
And we made direct eye contact. And I got kicked out of the room.
Sure.
So that was that.
Yeah, fast. And obviously
So,
crazy. Fast
crazy.
forward.
So I was like, P. Diddy's clearly on ecstasy, and
Yeah.
he's clearly gay.
Yeah.
So fast forward, right? We're at a junket for a movie that he was in. Someone is interviewing him. I'm in the back as a friend of someone who was there. I'm all the way in the back. I'm behind a million publicists, a million people.
But you see him.
Well, he's being interviewed on
And
the
then
couch.
you're thinking about it.
Oh, I'm thinking about it the whole time.
Yeah.
By the way, anyone I ever told the story to was like, "Oh, you're a liar."
I don't think you're a liar.
Everybody was like, "You're a liar." Like, I'm sure something happened, and they knew I was on Star Island. Like, that was verified
Yeah.
by the other person I was with.
Sure.
But people were like, "You're a liar. You didn't see them sharing a glass of Hennessy. Like, you didn't see prelude to like an orgy. Like, this is bullshit. Like,
Right.
you're being funny. Like, Fat You's hilarious."
Sure.
So, A couple people said they believe me, but I think they were lying. So, he's being interviewed in the middle of the interview for this movie. I mean, I'm sure you can guess what movie it is, because I think he was only in a movie.
Right. At least recently.
Yes. He literally stops the interview, and he points at me all the way in the back, and he goes, "Yo, you, my man." And everyone in the room turns around and looks at me, and he goes, "Where do I know you from?"
Oh, no.
And then I go, "Miami?" And he goes, "Oh, true." And we locked eyes again, and he knew that I knew that he knew that.
Hey yo, this brother that gave me so much love in every record. I appreciate you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate you, appreciate we done had lunch. Yeah. And then we spent New Year's together. That was dinner for lunch. Hey yo, check this out. Hey yo, that night, for sure. You're the hottest nigga in the game. You know what I'm saying? And 2020 vibes. These are 2020 vibes. Hey, hey, hey.
Let's have some tea.
I feel like it's a celebration. I feel like, my brother in here still doing some tightening up. Still doing some tightening up. Still doing some tightening up. It's getting there. It's getting there. It's a work.
It's how you tighten me up.
All the way up.
Hey,
all the way up. All the way up. You know what I'm saying? Sure. Because for real, you know what it is? It's real talk. Y'all gonna be bigger. Y'all gonna be.
And I've been there waiting like 6.
What's up with it, IG? I'm out here pumping gas in Beverly Hills. It's midnight right now. I'm pumping gas and shit. Actually, I almost ran out of gas. No bullshit. But yeah, I'm just getting on here, to fuck with y'all, let y'all know, like, where my head at right now, what I got going on. I just left Diddy crib, you know what I mean? That ain't my first time being there. Brother invited me there before. I had lunch with him maybe like a month ago, a little under a month ago and shit. But I had left the studio, you know what I mean? Yesterday morning I left the studio with Offset and them at like 7 in the morning. The sun was already up. Can I get the change back from that pump, from pump number 8? I had left the studio and I saw on Instagram that he had just posted a story and he was up. So I hit, bro. You said what? Okay, cool. Don't worry about the changes. Thank you. Have a good one. But yeah, so I was just leaving the studio. The sun was up and shit. And I had hit him just to fuck with him. You know what I mean? Just to pass the vibe back and forth. I always end up motivated, you know what I mean? And will uplift the spirits and shit every time I talk to Big Bruh. So I just called him. Every time I call him, he pick up too. So I FaceTimed him, he picked up, you know what I mean? And he like, yeah, nigga, I gotta see you, nigga. I gotta see you, I'm like, I bet. He like, pull up on me later, what you got going on later on. I'll hit you later, see what you got going on. You know what I mean? Pull up on me. Boom, he hit me. I had left the radio station. I went to pull up on him. When I come in, I'd have been in this spot before, like I said. When he invited me out there for lunch, it ain't my first time there. He had a, we talking about Diddy, he had a butler. First thing they gonna do is, offer you something to drink as soon as you come in. So the butler's pouring me like champagne or some shit. He in the middle of a meeting, and when I come in, he introduced me, to everybody who in the room, you know what I mean, and, respectfully. And then, he hop up and he put me in a motherfucking chokehold. You get what I'm saying? Which is, I probably deserve it, you know what I mean? And we immediately, we go out back and he sit me the fuck down and have a real deal, conversation with me. And, throughout the conversation, so much knowledge was passed down and you know what I mean? It was just a real organic, you know what I mean, conversation from a person who has had organic conversations with me before. So nothing about it, you know what I mean, is fabricated. Nothing about it is new besides a lot of the events that have taken place between, since the last time me and him have spoken. You get what I'm saying? Because the last time we spoke, we talking about big dog shit, and you got a lot of this bullshit that transpired with me in the meantime. But, one of the things I respect about brother